Instagram is a new.
Pull up a chair, spill what you feel. No filter here. Is it raw, just real? Raw but real pot. I'll say what you mean.
That I don't even know how to. Hey, come on! I don't know how to get on there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another week above ground. Welcome to Raw but Real. G Baby is out of town, and Dice is gonna be on What Up Doe on Sunday. So you stuck with me, y'all, but that's okay because I have two lovely guests in studio. Don't mind me. I'm just sharing out the live. You guys can catch us on the Raw but Real page, YouTube, or Instagram, surprisingly so. And everything is under Raw but Real. I'm getting used to my camera, so don't judge me because I'm looking this way and looking that way. My camera is right there. Shout out to Nicole, whom I did not say last week that was my engineer, but she is my engineer, and I don't know what I'll be doing without Nicole right now. She is a godsend. So clap, clap, clap. She's like, okay, I guess I
always
was clap.
referred to as the best engineer.
Look here. Now our guest in the house, you know, his wife is an engineer, so he's he can only pick one. So I'm not gonna trip on him. Okay, hold on. I'm coming back out. There we go. Now turn the volume down. Okay, so make sure you guys are sharing out the live from whatever platform you're watching and tap on in because today we're talking about marriage matters, the continuation of purpose partners. And we have Richard and Monique Heath in the building. And they both have birthdays in the same month.
Yes.
Y'all the same sign too, is that what that is?
Same sign.
Lord, how that happen?
I know it's.
Lord have mercy. Now, how that even happened? We're gonna go down Lover's Lane and talk about how you two met, how long you've been married. That's we're gonna get all that out of the way. Then we're gonna dig deep. So who wants to start off?
Ladies first. The ladies.
Okay. Well, we met in college. We had a Africana Studies class together at Wayne State.
Okay.
I actually thought he was really old when I first saw him. Because he hung with a lot of older people in the class. And I actually never talked to him in class. I talked to him actually on the last day of our class. Because I went up to him and I called him the wrong name.
Oh. In the class, I was the wrong name. I was very active in the class too.
Yes, but I had said, what did I call you? Ladale.
Not even close to Richard.
I said, do you have a pencil? Because we had to fill out a survey at the end of the class. You know, at colleges they had to survey the professors.
Yes.
And we had to fill out a survey, and I didn't have a pencil, and I asked him, and he was like, "What did you call me?"
He looked at you sideways like, what? Or do you think she was flirting with you?
No.
Like I said, I thought he was old. But I was like, because and it was so funny, and we actually saw him last night. One of the guys that was in the class with us, I thought he was older than Richard, and he's younger than us.
Oh, wow.
Because of how he carries himself. Yeah, so he's been friends with him a long time. We all met in that class. Yeah, so but I another thing, he used to always come when he came to the class. I did notice he used to always look distressed, like he was trying to be struggling to get there. And even the professor had said it the one day. He was like, are you okay or something? Because I'm like, what you all went through before you got to the class?
No. I used to bus it back then.
That's what I said. He used to catch the bus when he was in college.
I was in the bus.
Look at that. You come from catching the bus. Like, go ahead. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I I took that class on campus, and then there was a program Wayne State had, and they actually had classes off campus as well. And like before winter break, I was at the off campus location. It was at Northwest Activity Center. And I was on the phone. I ain't have a cell phone. I was on the phone with my sister actually, and I
telling you how long that was.
Right, like cell phone.
Yeah, I was on the pay phone. And
I remember that.
and and it was right before Christmas break, and he said he thought I was on the phone with a guy arguing, but I was arguing with my sister. I was arguing with my sister.
As of today, now I understand. Now I know. Now I know.
That's your sister in love now, so you know.
Yes, and he came up to me and he gave me a Christmas card, and he said, I want to get to know you, and he had his phone number in it.
Okay.
And I remember it played music too. Yeah.
Jazz it up a little bit.
That's what I think today. Do you guys think that courting today is a little bit different?
Oh yeah.
Very,
oh yeah.
Because I have how many children?
One.
Just one.
Yeah.
And I'm quite sure she has some stories.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's like people don't, and I tell her that, don't let them talk, when they approach you, the guys will say anything, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know what their intentions are,
Exactly. And we still don't know. The older we get, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Always tell them, come to me.
Well, ain't nobody good enough for daddy's babies.
Oh.
So she gonna be doomed from. You gotta get a little leeway, Rich. A little leeway. They are not all gonna be good. We know. But let her see.
Then kind of finish off the story. She kind of did what a lot of women do today when sometimes they meet a nice guy or something. They try to wait for a minute. Like,
I didn't call him right away.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect her to call. It went.
What's a little bit? How long?
Let me see. Because that was before the break. I think about a good 2 weeks, maybe.
Oh,
about 2 weeks, about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, because I wasn't really sure. Like I said, I thought he was old, and I kept asking.
He's like, "What this old man want?"
I said, I was talking with my friend, and I said, "Do you think I should call him?" I said, "She's like, go ahead." And once I called him, we started talking and everything, and then I heard kids in the background.
My nieces and nephews, they like my kids.
I said, I asked him, like, who kids is that? He was like,
I gotta make sure. I want to say hi to the people that's watching. We got of course, Carmen. Shout out to Carmen.
Carmen.
Got Fifi in the building. My cousin Anjali. But I don't know if you know Anjali. She actually said he needed help, girl. And look at God, Richard Heath, Lionel. She put in there, Lionel got his help. But my cousin is an actress, so I think she might know you. Anjali. That's my cousin.
We're going to play together.
Yeah. See the last night, Conway. See, now it's clicking.
Oh, got it.
Yes, that's my baby cousin.
She should be a comedian too.
She should definitely be a comedian. She absolutely is the clown in the family. Well, I am too, but she got me beat. That child there. But yes, marriage. I think that's what we're missing. Clearly, you called. Y'all went out, and then is it in between? Like, is the rest history? Like, y'all literally just started dating from there, or did y'all have? How long was y'all dating before y'all got married?
Oh, we dated about 3.5 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.5 years.
Yeah.
Ooh,
and it's something too, because back then, within that time, I mean, I wasn't really interested in anybody else, but I've always had that attitude where, you know how like you don't want to. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to date this person, but I mean, you got to be realistic. I mean, there's still people out there,
correct.
But you're not trying to be bold or nothing,
Right.
But so I remember one time, I told her, I was like, if you, I ain't just say it out like that. And anyway, because I was trying to date anybody else, I said, well, I mean, I know we've been like this, and maybe because I couldn't believe we were like that, just the way it was going. And I was like, if somebody out there you been keeping your eye on, whatever. She was like, huh? I mean, I was like, no. First thing she said, you got some. I was like, no, I'm not trying to. I'm just,
I was cautious.
Mm-hmm.
A little cautious.
I think sometimes a lot of in relationships, a lot of trying to get into relationships, people I mean, I know you definitely want it, but sometimes they cling on too soon, where it's like they try to make it a possession thing, where it's like, and that's what kind of messes things up, and where it's you try to get to still know each other, but you try to like, no, she's mine or he's mine, and something go wrong in that beginning, and it's like Martin deranged.
Bird came out. So you didn't set the precedent. I mean, you were dating, but you never said we're dating exclusively, or you did.
Well, just just during that one period of time.
Yeah, kind of at the beginning.
Okay.
But no, I wasn't no long time.
Yeah. You like, what are we doing?
But then it just went where it was like, you know what? I asked that question, but I was like, I don't even know why I asked that question, because this young lady here, she's all right,
right.
Yeah,
you got your head, you got your, and then you young, and I'm sure your boys was like, oh man, you got time. That's how the fellas do. You got time. Don't worry about that. She the one. No, glad you listened to yourself.
He was kind of the first person out of his friends to get married, though.
Yeah, I think I was.
Yeah. He was
the Drake.
No, Drake got married after you.
That's right.
Yeah. Falling with Rich. If y'all didn't know, y'all need to know they have their own podcast where Monique is the engineer and Rich is the entertainment. No, they both do it. But Sundays at what time? 5:15. Falling Rich. Right. See? 5:15-ish on podcast.
Engineer.
Lord knows. Look, I'm not upsetting no engineer. Because trying to do it myself, let me tell y'all something. Now, I can engineer someone else's show. I could do it. But being the engineer and the entertainment, or the asking the questions and doing everything, absolutely not. I don't know how Miles do it. I don't know how Shan. I don't know how Monique. I don't know how y'all do it. Let me concentrate on this one thing, and then we'll go from there.
I just gotta give a quick shout out to Rob or Rio. I'm honored, seriously, to be on the show. I really am. Yes.
Oh, and they had me on their show before, so it's a family affair.
Oh yeah,
it is. Sure. But he really supports. She really supports. When you see Rich, you're gonna see Monique. Monique, you see Rich. It is. You see one, it's the other one is there. So y'all really watch and support. So I appreciate you that. I appreciate
one quick note on that too. Shout out to Nikki Nims.
Nikki Nims.
Yeah, because a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people that see us now and think Monique was always in the beginning, but Nikki Nims was my
engineer. No, I didn't know that.
And what happened, she's big in the entertainment is under and she just couldn't do Sundays no more. And during that time, it was something, because the engineers was it wasn't that many, and it was like, oh my God. And then it was just a blessing. So happened that Monique happened to be
starting out doing it.
And she wasn't even doing my show at all.
I was doing a lot of shows at that time.
Wait, you was engineering and you wasn't even doing his show?
Yep.
I ain't mad at it.
That was something. And then all of a sudden, that one Sunday, I was like, dang, Miles, he was like, Richard, I was like, I don't have nobody. He was like, why would you ask your wife?
You didn't even think to ask your wife.
No, because she like, nope. It wasn't because I didn't want her to engineer my show, because she's been doing all the other shows. And Sundays came and she was like, she just wanted to sit back and watch the show,
For real. Because it is, for those that don't know, like, engineering is a lot. They make us look good. They set it up. It's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. And that's why I said I'm gonna show everything before, like when we get ready. That's what people really want to see. They don't care to see us talking about nothing. They like the mess. They like mess. They don't want to hear nothing else. She was my engineer on Detroit Table Talk. Carmen, it's not about you. And I love that I don't have no phone number for you calling, and I know it's killing you. You want to call me so bad.
Carmen. Shout out to Carmen. She made an appearance last night.
Yeah, she did. She had you fooled because she kept commenting. I was like, yes, Carmen, you
I
made
wish I
it.
could be there. And she kept walking out. Oh my God.
And I did my video saying I was gonna be right there next to you, and still I was like, oh man, I was like, I can't make
Well,
it.
thank you for the video, though.
Yes,
Thank
we've
you.
been getting over. We've been trying to fight some kind of. We don't know what's going on. We idiots here, like we feel okay, but it's still something like you just get drained, you're a little tired, a little fatigued.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just life. It is what it is. So what more questions I got?
Mm-hmm.
I had my whole little spiel on what I was gonna ask, but I like to be organized, but I'm really not. Because I like genuine conversations. I like for it to just flow.
Yes.
It's good to have an outline, but sometimes the outline just don't line. But the fact that you can, okay, y'all been together. Y'all know each other 30 years. Married for 27. G Monetti. It's a blessing to find your person. Because the dating pool right now, I don't know what to say about the dating pool right now. Like, and sometimes it's me. I can admit that sometimes it's me. I'm not looking for Jesus himself, but I'm looking for a close disciple. And I like to have fun as well, but people tend to think that because you love God, you don't have fun, and I don't understand that. I don't understand that mentality.
Yeah, see, that's,
So I don't know. The person for me out there somewhere. Oh Lord, we got a lot of stuff. Go ahead. I see stuff on there, Nicole. I can't see.
Yeah.
You can put them comments up there. I can't see everybody.
It's somehow how people what they define fun, you know. That's what it is. The definition of fun.
Sure. I ain't smoking every day.
Yeah.
I'm not smoking weed every day. Sorry, y'all. I'm not. Now I might take a gummy because medicinal. I'm the true person that take medicinal gummies because arthritis that kicked in. It's kicking my butt. So I might need to ask my doctor this week. Like, can I get some medicinal stuff? Because this author is tripping.
Yeah, like I was saying, people's definition of fun is
it's up there. Child, she know I can't
daughter.
See. Oh. Hey, daughter. Daughter, don't laugh at me. I can't see. I got one good eye.
And Q Lewis.
Hey, Q. Shout out to Q.
Hey, Q.
Oh, wow.
Q said, yo, what up, though? Happy birthday, Rich. I got drunk and forgot to record my birthday video.
That would have been nice if he still got on there like that.
That is crazy. Daughter of the beautiful couple checking in. Love y'all. That's right. I think they're trying to call Nicole.
Oh, that's the phone.
I'm sorry.
They think they can call in through Nicole's phone.
I turned the volume.
It's a sign. We'll have a phone soon. I kind of like the no interruptions with the phones that I can read your comments because that kind of keeps you guys engaged. And that's just me. That's just me.
But I always tell people, marriage is what you make of it.
Yes.
It's all about what you make of it. And you know, for us, it's like we go beyond, but we try not to go beyond. You know, like some people, they push those limits in marriage where it's like, well, she's not doing what I want her to do, whatever. So now I want to go this way.
Right.
Yeah.
When that happened, that's the sign. It's time to hold on there. It's time to stop. Because once when that happened, you start trying to go another way instead of coming together and make a solution of the problem.
And people don't. Marriage is not perfect. You're gonna have disagreements because we're human. We argue with our friends. So it's just about communication and respect. I think it's very different. And after I analyze, and I hope the men that I dated in my past don't take this the wrong way, but I really feel like maybe I didn't respect them enough for me to change. I had to realize that. Like, okay, that is it them or is it me? It's not always them. It's not always the other person, ladies. I know y'all want to think it is, but it can be us sometimes. And then I'm like, how I am with my walk with God. If you're not close to that path, you don't have to be going to church just like you don't. You don't have to do all of that. But your foundation, it's got to be your foundation. Like you got to know how to pray for me, like I'm praying for you.
Yes.
And that's hard to find because most men that are out here praying for you are they get it mixed up and they turn controlling.
Yes.
So they're still trying to find themselves. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Pray for us, the happy married couple.
Yes.
But give us, what are some things you've had to do as a woman,
Mm-hmm.
Monique, as a woman, that keep you alive in your marriage? Because it's difficult sometimes. So
yeah, for sure.
what would be some advice you could give on listening to your husband? Like, I think a
Yes.
lot of women don't do that. So
Yeah.
what's your
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times I think women, like you saying, with respect, I think we talk, we don't listen. Sometimes we just talk. Well, this, I want
You got a
this.
clap
And
button.
say yes? I'm with it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big part of communication. Is you got to listen to what each other are saying and everything. And sometimes women just, well, I ain't this and you know what I'm saying, and we don't listen or whatever too, and just don't put them down. Sometimes men, we put our men down sometimes, and they are doing the best they can, and sometimes men don't open up because of that. And they're afraid to open up, and because they don't know how you gonna take that, or like seeing them as weak and stuff. But
correct. They got to be vulnerable too.
And
I was like, I don't think I have set that vulnerable space. I can be woman enough to say I don't think I said it, because I look at you sideways like, what? Like, whatever, and I cut you off and cut you up if I'm irritated, because I think I'm more. I'm kind of like a man. I like to be to myself sometimes, and it's nothing personal. I'm not mad at you. I just want to be by myself sometimes. But I mean, I don't know. I want a husband. I'll never say I don't want to be married. I'll never say that.
And see, that's my thing, because Richard is like that, and sometimes I get frustrated because I'm like, he all quiet, and I know something be wrong, and I'm like, what's wrong? And then he be, like.
But sometimes when it's something not real serious, just like you said, sometimes a man just like to be there and think it out. Not saying that he don't want to consult with his partner if it's something serious, but sometimes it's the man thing where it's just like, I got this to do, I got this, and it's not like you don't want to tell him, but you just want to, and then when somebody keep telling you what's wrong, it's sometimes just like no. Like, I got this. Come on now,
See, when I'm frustrated going through, I be my emotional stuff. I be getting frustrated. I let it out.
Yeah, we gotta let it out. We have to let it out.
Let it out.
And we want our partner to be the one we let it out too.
See, he opposite from that. Sometimes like Dr. I've gotten better over the years because I just know how he is, and then sometimes I be like, especially like when we get off work.
So that's the worst time.
And I can tell how his day be, and then he be like, I'm like, I work. And then I just let him, be quiet for a minute.
She do the same thing too. Like my house, it was okay.
Okay. That's because you rubbed off on her. So she's doing that because she rubbed off on her. So she like, I ain't gonna
but that's one thing I said to myself. I said, I gotta stop doing that, because I don't want to allow what happened at the job to come back to the house. Because it's been sometimes, because I can admit, it's been sometimes where I've been at the job and something happened where I'm like, but when I'm going to the car, I'm like, yes, I'm so glad to see my wife with her, but I'm still letting that stuff that happened in the job be there. And when I get in the car, it's not looking like I'm happy to see my wife, because I'm still
you're still processing.
Hey, Richard, and I'm like, and then I just say to myself, dang, Richard, don't pray or something like, Lord, forgive me.
So was it a time? I'm backing up here. So because women like to know, well, how did you know she was the one? And and then did it evolve to where you're not just, did you realize like, she's just not my wife, she's like my purpose partner, like the person I'm supposed to be with? Because marriage is a purpose. I believe that every marriage should be purposeful. It's designed that way.
That's what I always tell people too, in that dating stage or trying to get to know somebody. If you sometimes, it is important to see signs where there are signs where it's like, whoa. Not, definitely you see a sign like that, you like, okay. But sometimes some people see certain little it'd be like,
Little
little itty bitty things, and people allow them little itty bitty things to be like, oh, and that could be the person just something that just, a habit of that person, or vice versa, where
right. You like, is this habit really
mm-hmm.
gonna affect me?
Mm-hmm.
Like they hold their fork like this. Is that really the problem?
Something like that.
Is that really? That's really what's bothering you about this person. Like, why you hold your fork like a shovel?
And you, believe it or not, I have friends or whatever that say.
I do too. Yeah, I've been there.
People are, like when you watch like these shows, like the Pop the Balloon. And like, I like some of the stuff that they say, like, why they didn't pick them? They was like, I don't like her boots. I'm like,
are y'all serious? Like, you do know you can buy two. Like, stop.
And this one guy was like, well, she got like a little, I think it was actually a scar on her knee. He was like, it's like a little piece of ash on her knee. And he said, I moisturize all the time and I can't have it.
Like, how dare you go? At least she washed up, I guess.
And like I said, I don't even think she was ashy. It looked like it was a scar on her knee.
That's wild.
Yeah, but people are so shallow now. And I'm like, I see why, a lot of people are by themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, they won't what they say, eat yourself, but it'd be nice to have eat yourself, but everybody got it.
And he got flaws.
Yeah, exactly. But he got flaws. You know what I'm saying? And, whoever the baddest video chicks or whatever,
right.
I mean, you may not, you might be passing up, somebody. I mean, and don't get me wrong. I mean, you want someone to look nice, but that's not everything, whatever.
I want my mate healthy and had like healthy. We have similar interests, things. Because I'm noticing a lot of people. In the beginning, you think you have to have the same, everything has to be the same, and it doesn't. It's good to have you work with someone, but we don't have to be together 24 hours. I want to miss you a little bit.
I love that.
So I want to miss you a little bit, and that's fine. But that's how people get together with people at work. That's how it happens because you're around them, but it's not reality. You're not with a person all that. Like, it's not reality. So it is.
That's one thing I love about Monique. We can when we get together, we have our good times, but we can, she can go upstairs in the room and I can be down there, and we can, but still come together. I think folks definitely should have that what they call it, that me time.
Yeah, you gotta have me
time. Like, she could go out with her girls, go to concerts and stuff. Like, hey, have a good time, And she be, you going out with Dre and them, hey, not even,
not even thinking nothing of it. Like, oh, you going out? Like, it got to be a problem. And I didn't understand it with my parents, my mom and my mom phone that I call my phone dad because he passed. Like, when he could be in the man cave, she'd be in his room, and I'm like, why y'all ain't why y'all watching the same thing on TV, but y'all in separate rooms? That is so weird. She's like, it worked for us. Don't worry about us. We good. He good. I used to ask him all the time, like, you're straight. But that's how, and they got it. That was them. Up until the day he passed. That was him. And that's just how they get along. They go to church. They both deacons at church. Deaconess. Shout out to moms. But yeah, that was their love language. I guess doing things for God and with God and going on vacation. They did all of that together. And whether it's in separate rooms, like if they just want to, it don't mean somebody mad at. I think separation equates to somebody's mad, and that's not the case. Like, nothing's wrong. It's fine. That's oh yeah, I can see your friend. Like, you can be on the phone with your friend all day, but can't be in the same room with your spouse. Like, no, sometimes you're just talking to your friend. I'm gonna go to bed with you. It's all right.
I know Monique was on the phone. Shout out to Eliza. I'm like, go ahead, just keep talking. Go ahead, keep talking. I'm watching this game. I'm
right.
Go right ahead.
And I gonna watch the game with you. I'm into football, all that. So I think it throws guys off too. And I'm like, it's fine, but yeah, I don't know. Shout out to Todd. I see y'all creeping in.
Hey, Todd.
Todd and Tammy. Look, Tammy. Tam, tell the tale. I said Tammy. What Todd say?
A lot of dudes be gay and just want to act like they want like women.
He said a lot of dudes be gay and act status. What up, Renee Drake? Roll on the roll in. Well, I've seen it. I have been around a man that was his girl was his beard, and he was a pretty famous actor too. I don't say too much more, but we met at a party. His girl was gorgeous. She was cool. We all sat together, chilling, having a good time. And I was like, "Well, how long y'all been together?" She was like, "Girl." I was like, "What?" Because I'm shocked that she said it. She was very open about it, and I was just like, "She must be drunk." I was like, "Okay," or she got mad at him or something. But I was like, "Whoa!" But she was like, "Yeah, no, it's just an arrangement."
Wow. Sorry, I always tell there's too many beautiful women out here to be trying to look at some beauty.
He's referring to the Pop the Balloon show.
Oh, he was talking about the Pop the Balloon show. Nicole, no, I'm slow. We still catching our cues. I'm like, huh? But yeah, they go on there for clout. Like they go on there just to be seen on the show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, but that's crazy to me how bad. I just want marriage to get to how you like. I love to see couples that's been married for 30 years and moving towards something. Then you see couples like my cousins, they were married, I want to say 10 to 15 years, and then got divorced for 2 years and then remarried each other again. Wow. So it happens. Wow. It's inevitable. Love is love. It is what it is. And yeah. And most times it's not about, people think people separate for infidelity. That's never the case in most marriages that I see. It's about your habits, spending money.
That's a big one.
Gambling. Gambling is a big one. Gambling is a big one. Like it's all good when they buying stuff for you, but if they lose the money. All right, Stacy. Hey, let's see what Stacy said. Hey, with my husband and work with him. Okay, yeah, Stacy, wait a minute.
She lived with her husband.
She lived with my husband and work with him, and it's a lot, but it works. He be in the man cave, and I be in the family room. Yes, Stacy. Stacy is crazy. Yes. What up, though, Stacy? But that's how it works. And it could have worked out. I stayed with that person, but because we worked together, a guy I used to date, we worked together and everything, and it was a really healthy, great relationship. It just didn't work out.
That happened.
Because he was in love with somebody else. I found out later, but that's what it was. But he was really just trying to get over her by dating me. That's the best way I could describe it. And once I got over that, I was like, it took me a good long. I think people don't take time to heal.
Yeah. And they take that in the next relationship.
That's I waited. I was like, nope, I'm not over it. They're like, you ain't over there yet. No. No, I wasn't over it. It took some time.
And that was another reason too. Before I met Monique, the young lady I was dating then, man, even everybody that was around, they was like, man, they really thought me and her, we used to, I mean, she was
cool,
real good
but
people,
she wasn't real.
And it's somehow things happen, and when that happened when me and her broke up, it was one of them things like, man, like, wow, and I did. I got, and that's why in the beginning too, it wasn't that I was cautious or anything. It was just that's another reason why I asked her that. Like, if it's somebody that you kind of want to see, let me know, or interested in. I mean, we still be friends.
Like, don't waste my time.
But don't, we not. But like I said, we hung out a lot, and one thing I love about Monique, that's one thing that really got me how attentive she is to her friends and her family.
Yes.
And when I saw that, I was like, wow, I really love. I was like, wow, her family just love her, and she loved them, and how she do with her friends. And
you a real man, because most men are intimidated by that.
Really?
I will promise you, absolutely. They can't stand it. I have some friends that are so close to their family, and the men in their life can't stand it. They can't stand it. They say, you do both of you. If it's between me and them, it's always a competition.
Wow.
And it makes it hard on the person that's a giver. Like, no, I'm there. Like, they don't understand it. It's got to be one or the other, not understanding we are collective. We're collective. Of course, I'm closer to my husband. But my husband shouldn't mind if I'm doing these things because I'm still taking care of him. So, yeah.
It'd be so funny, too, now. We'd be laughing and teasing out, like her cousins on her father, mother side be all, hey, cuz, they be all, hey, they be all, hey. I mean, it's so genuine, like, they, like
your families are very close. Important when your father Was it father when your father passed? We went to that beautiful homegoing service as well. I was in there like, hey, trying not to. Me and Shannon in the back trying not to cry. Miles making fun of us. I was like, be quiet. We just there trying to listen. Miles cracking jokes, trying to make us laugh. I'm like, stop.
that was the first thing I did to. That was the first time I ever got really. Well, the second time I got scared about her father. The first time when I first met him, because his voice. I'll never forget his voice. I was in the living room and he was coming out of the back, and he just had this unique voice, and I was like, oh my God, you know. But one of the strongest, nicest man I ever met, you know.
Gentle giant.
But the second time was when I get ready to propose to her, because we had a surprise. We always do our birthdays together, and it was a surprise proposal, and I went to the house.
Good.
They didn't come because they didn't know. Because he was like, well, I don't know, you know.
Yeah, he knows.
But I went straight over there and I had to talk to him, and he, you know, he gave me the blessings. He was like,
"Oh, see, you went for him for the blessing. That's what I'm talking about." Yeah, they're gonna have to come to. Yeah, they're gonna have to come to Willie George. That's my daddy name.
Oh, Willie George.
Yeah, Willie George.
Where you from?
Arkansas.
Oh yeah, I know you from the
Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Willie George Conley Jr. Lord Jesus. That's some Conleys.
Oh,
we got a family reunion coming up this year. I was like, okay, it's here, so I don't have no excuse not to go. Because I don't know a lot of my daddy's side. Not because I didn't grow up with them. My dad is the oldest of 10 kids.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, Angelique, we make our relationship because we're older, we're cousins. Like, no, we're gonna make sure we communicate and see each other because we family at the end of the day. But when you don't know somebody, just because y'all blood don't mean y'all know them. So we working on that. Well, I'm working on it. Shout out to my cousin. I'm working on it. They invite me places and I'm always doing something. Well, what I'm gonna invite you for, you don't never come. And I was like, I gotta stop that. I do want to show up. I do want to be there. Team Woods, 35 years married, 38 total.
Oh, wow.
That's Wood at the D spot. That's Wood. We went to school together. That's the homie. Yeah, he has a spot. Dang, see, type in your address or what your spot is.
I think he was on I think
you know Wood
Detroit
is.
Press Play last week. Wood, yeah.
That's Wood. Like Wood be everywhere. I'm sure that's him. But that's something like this world is so small and you never know. That's why it's just messy. I congratulate y'all.
You know a lot of people.
I do. I do.
Yeah, you know, we call them hot dogs.
Hot dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. We might want to talk about that. I don't know.
James Brantley.
James.
That's Bubba Bean. That's my brother.
James Brantley.
That's I'm saying hot dog is his daddy.
Right.
Oh,
Hot dog is dead. Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Bubba Bean in North Carolina. Yes. Bub. Now he gonna probably choke. My sister probably choke for telling this story. But my sister and Bub dated in high school.
Oh, wow.
And ever since high school, that's been my brother. They broke up. Don't matter. Lisa, his wife, they got divorced, married him. Lisa been back. But Lisa is my sister. Like Bub is that person that my mama called him her son to this day. That's just what it is. So it's kind of like in our family, the exes are always around. How do y'all handle stuff like that? So since y'all didn't really date before y'all got married, it's no exes that come around, correct? Or is it?
Not really. You know, let me stop.
we go to church. Well, she don't go there now,
but you know, let me explain this real quick. That's the thing that kind of upset me about this one. That one is me and her. I mean, we kind of grew up together where we talked, but me and her really wasn't in a serious relationship.
No, but you gotta respect that. Women be knowing.
Yeah,
we be knowing.
Right.
Oh, let me get that for you, Rich. We know. We know what happened. I'm gonna let you finish your statement, but I'm
just saying.
Team Monique on that one.
She was somebody during that time. We were real cool growing up. Matter of fact, my mom and her aunt are best friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just.
But
okay.
as time went on and as I see how things went, I'm like, Lord have mercy. I'm so glad I did that. man, oh man.
But that's what's harder now. Like I see why people do arranged marriages. I see why different cultures do arranged marriages. I really do. I'm starting to understand it because you're marriage is a union of both families.
Right.
So it's wealth building.
Mhm.
It's legacy building. So we look at things. That's a whole nother live. I'm just saying that's a whole nother topic I want to dive into one day. A whole month of that, just generational building in different cultures. Because our culture is so screwed up and how we think and how we move, and we are in such a hurry to get out of our mom and daddy house.
It's not our fault.
It's not, yeah.
It's not our fault.
It's not our fault, but we can fix it. We perpetuate it. We continue it generations and generations. We need to be coming together. You look at the Asian community, the African community, even the Chaldeans, Arabs, different stuff I know, but same thing. Sorry, y'all. They build together. They'll get one big house.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And everybody stay there until they can get they all chip in on a mortgage because you got 15, 20 people living somewhere. You can get $1 million house. I'm just saying, but we can't do that. We need our own. And I'm guilty of it. I need my own space, but I'm grateful for my mama. I'll tell you that. Every time I've had to live, I had my own house, had my own apartment, lived out of state, but I always go back to my own.
Yeah.
But you know, I agree. But it's so funny you said that. I know some people from different cultures that's in that now. Some of them don't agree with that though. Some of them. Some of them,
I know they
like,
don't.
I'm ready to get out of here, man.
Then
I
go.
love my family. Yeah,
then go. But I'm saying y'all can go.
But the reason why they do stay is what you're saying though.
Exactly.
Seriously.
They can build up some wealth.
He was like, man, when I you know, but he rated it because he like Mike on Good Time. I'm getting tired of seeing all these people around me like, you know.
And then it's so much fun. We got headaches, but it's so much fun. Like you are just go in your room if you don't want to be bothered. But then when you're dating, because that's what I tell my family. I'm like, I'm the only one that still hasn't been married and so y'all done lived y'all lives. Y'all done had y'all husbands, wives, spouses. They done left or they done died. One or the other, sorry. But like that can work for you guys when you're older. Plus, I'm not opposed to it because my mom and dad can't live in the same place because my dad is remarried and he's with his wife. But his wife's so cool. She like whatever. She's like she called my mama her sister wife. She do. She's just laid back. She's like, look, your children. Like she looks at the real old school way. Like I'm married into this. He had a past. He had people before me. So I have no animosity. I know you existed before I was here. So she doesn't have an issue with them being cordial. Now, you know, calling each other every day, nothing like that. But being cordial because y'all have a family together. Y'all had kids. So we're going to be around. So she understands that. And that's, you know, you should be able to do that with he doesn't say ex-wife. He never calls my mom his ex. He says his former wife. You don't like, he said, because exes like you are separated from. He's like, no, that's still family.
I like that. That's because that's the way it was with me, in a way. Because my mom and dad, they was together for like about 20 plus years, and I think that's one thing that kind of screwed me up as a kid because I never seen my mom and dad. I always seen them together. I never heard them. You know, my dad, he didn't come in fussing or none of that. So the day when I get home from school, I'm thinking the place was cleaned up. My mom grabbed me and my little sister. I'm like, huh? And that tore me, that shattered me because I'm like, that really shattered me because I'm like, I was always that kid out of my two sisters and everything. I was last to know everything anyway. But
the last no.
And I always tell people, you know what? I really serious. I know people always talk about counseling. I really believe during that time I really needed it. Even though I had a big support system too, still a big support, but still was inside me going through that. That really bothered me. I was like, I never, you know. But like I said, I still had a lot of friends and everything that they saw a little difference in me, but they didn't because they knew me. But you could just tell certain things, and it was like a lot of things I didn't want to do anymore. Like I go to school, like I used to always meet people and just be. I went to new school and everything too. It's just like didn't really want to talk and just sitting there, teachers asking questions. I want to I could just tell. Wow. But the one great thing about it was my mom and dad, they were still friends. They were still friends, and even when I met Monique, she thought they were still together. I mean, they go to church, they were still sit together, and you know, they kept it, you know.
cordial
But,
for the Lord.
Yeah, they always kept it that way. But like I said, that was just one little time in my life during that time. I think I was like what, sixth grade. It was just like,
oh, you was young.
I was like about six.
Yeah,
about
okay, you were young. That's why.
That really got to me because, like I said, I saw different things happening and all that, and I'm like, okay, yeah, mom, let's get on out of here,
Right.
But to not
to think everything
to be around
was
them all the time too, and it just I just didn't get it during that time.
That's interesting too because with so much going on in the world now, I think we expose our kids to too much too soon. But that's just me. Yes. But you got a lot of people think the opposite. Like, no, they need to know these things because we grew up with a fairy tale mentality. Well, I did, my generation. I'll be 50 this year. So my generation, I feel like I grew up like the Huxtables. I wanted that Cosby Show family. And in my mind, we had that. I mean, they wasn't doctors and lawyers, but me and my sister, our parents was married and everybody was together holidays and we going over to his house and relatives.
Yeah.
And that was what I remember. My mom always said I'm delusional and remember made up stuff. I said that's not made up. I remember doing these things. We were a family. So we ate dinner together, had breakfast together, things like that. So those are my core values because I grew up with that for 12 years. So that's what I saw every day. So now fast forwarding to parents, it's normal to be a single mother. It's normal. Everybody's like, it's nothing wrong with that. You're judging me. If I'm not dogging single mothers, I'm just saying what happened. Some people do the death. Some people it's a choice. It's a choice. Well, I just don't be bothered with him. But then he get in another relationship, then you want to make that, you want to be held to that person. So I just think we gotta get more married couples, and I've been wanting to do a series on married couples since I started this podcast 5 years ago because it's important to me to highlight positivity. We're not seeing it. Everybody want to talk about the raunchy stuff, and it's time for all of that. But we in this season of 2026. Is an intentional year for me. Everything is done with intention this year. And I'm glad that you guys came on. I could go on and on talking about what makes marriage work and the intentionality because it's a choice. Every day you got to get up and say, I choose you today and you choose me.
That's the mentality about get up every day now. But I want my marriage to work. I want to be married. Marriage is fun. People always look at marriage like, oh, that's the end of life. No, marriage is fun. If you make it's how you make it. It's really how
absolutely.
We have great time together.
Oh yes.
Yes, sir. In public, out of public. Yes.
So you're not faking for the public. And I commend couples that come out and talk about that. But a lot of married couples that when I was trying to get this together, they like, we married because we don't talk about our business. Like they laugh because they don't put it out there. So what I really want is couples that can openly that have been through infidelity and are willing to talk about it. But it's tricky.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be a reason for them to go back. It take a lot to get out of that mindset of what occurred and what happened and and you gotta let's be honest, ladies. A lot of these women that's throwing themselves at these men. So don't always not believe your husband if something happens. Because I've seen a lot of Tatalinas out there. Okay,
yes, a lot of these women don't care. Sometimes they purposely go.
Absolutely. They see what you got at home and they want to try to get it. I'm just being honest. And you don't allow that. Married women don't allow that. Just seep into your head. Your girlfriends, your single girlfriends just trying to tell you something different. Oh, girl, he doing this. If that man is coming home to you every night, I don't care what he's doing during the day. I promise I don't. It's whatever God wants you to see, it'll come out.
Oh yeah.
But it ain't gonna come through your girls. I tell a lot of, and it's so crazy because a lot of married people think that their single friends are the ones that's trying to get their married friends to cheat and stuff like that. I'm the opposite. Like, y'all better stay together. Girl, what you want to come with me to the bar for? No. No, you can't go. Go home to your husband. Don't do it. Ty said something, I'm sure. What did Ty say? Ty, I saw it. What happened?
I wanted to interview a couple that survived infidelity last season, but they got scared.
See?
Oh, wow.
See? Ty and I on the same page. Ty, I don't know, Ty. We might have to combine. I'm just saying, I'm still looking for a male co-host, a male host. I'm just saying, Ty, it might be a thing because we vibe well. Ty and I vibe well.
But it, it is crazy when I think when I first got married, how women they do really I'm like, wow, they try you.
Yeah.
Some of that,
Carmen, I knew Carmen was gonna say something. She said, "Nah, my husband can't do anything during the day and then come home." That's not what I meant. I knew she was gonna take it to the whole other opposite end of what I know. That's how I said it, but you taking it literally. He's not gonna do anything. But I'm saying if he is out there doing something, it'll come to the light. I'm not tracking you down. I'm not hunting you down. If I gotta put a tether on you, I don't trust you.
Yeah.
I don't trust you. And if I can't trust you, why am I with you?
That's it. Those relationships, them the ones that really, I'm like, if I had to go through that, I definitely wouldn't be
and
married.
vice versa.
Yeah.
You gotta put a tracking device on me. Yeah, you better be here 15 minutes. If not, I'm gonna think something going on.
That's crazy.
That's just too much.
Thank you, Wood. He said, good topic. Stay prayerful. Yes, being a single mother is not normal at all. Todd, what did he? Oh, he was saying, I'll be married soon. You too cool of a woman not to be. Thanks, Todd.
I'll tell you, Rhea, when you get married, it's gonna be on the front page of the Rhea.
Yeah,
walking that
out. I have a cousin that's 70. That's
70.
That's about to get married.
Wait, that's all. Right. Yeah. That for the first marriage?
Yes.
I mean, it's hope, but dang, Lord. I'm like, let me.
But
I really don't know.
She's, I've never met her fiance, but my daughter, because she stays in Baltimore. My daughter.
Oh, so she out of Michigan. That's why.
My daughter met him. She's like, oh, he's nice, and my cousin, she's the funny one that be doing the wild stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But she don't gotta calm down a little bit.
All them days over. That's why I'm trying to get to the younger people. Like, what you doing now matters. Your past can find you. So how you carry yourself, ladies, I want to bring back finishing schools. I'm just saying. We need some etiquette about ourselves. That's all. I'm all for the women's liberation and we can do this and do that. But I'm sorry. We still got to be ladies.
Yes.
What's that saying? They said I'm a female by birth, woman by age, but a lady by choice.
Oh, yes. That's good.
So we're going to have to figure it out and understand we are not designed the same. We're not supposed to be. And it's okay. If a man, two wrongs don't make it right. Two wrongs don't make it right. So that's what I gotta say. And as far as alignment, so you believe you are with the person you was aligned to be with. 30 years.
30 years.
Yes.
And that's the crazy thing about it. Not crazy, but seriously, because people hear stuff like that, it'd be like 30 years, you want to be with that same woman? And that's something. It's crazy because that's something my pastor asked me during the counseling. And he's like, Richard, I guess he put it in a way where he was wanting me to really think during that time where I was be like, okay, wow. He was like, Richard, he was like, same woman, Richard. They don't want to be the same woman. Oh, and he just tried to, I guess, try to get it out of me. Where,
right, like no,
like some people are like, well, let me think about that one,
And what y'all doing?
But like I said, being with the same person, it's a plus. It can happen.
It has its perks, though.
Especially, if you in it for real, that you really love that person, you really into that person. It's great. It's seriously, it's great.
Because I know as a woman, and Monique, you can back me up on it. As a woman, when we are vulnerable and comfortable, we can be any and everything to our man.
Oh yeah.
So it's like being with a different woman all the time. What you make it. We gonna keep it spicy.
Oh yeah.
We gonna keep it spicy because we don't have to question.
Yes.
When women have to question what they are to a man, that's why y'all not. That's why y'all don't understand being with somebody for that long time, men, because y'all not willing to commit to these women. Y'all not willing to make them wise. Y'all not willing to give them your last name.
Oh yeah.
All of that makes a difference on how we handle you. So Speaking from a single woman.
But definitely when a guy when he sees something that he really like and inside, outside, inside, he gonna definitely like, yeah, that's yes.
Oh Lord, my homeboy then came in the chat. Sean, what up, Sean? Up, Sean. My boy Sean lives in Dallas. He used to live here in Detroit, but he has his podcast coming out soon. I'm gonna keep y'all posted. But yeah, Sean is another one. Sean said we were better off as friends. We tried to date like years ago. But I was that girl that said, "You mess with me." Well, I can't say what I really said. But I was like, if we ain't doing nothing for real, then I was like, "You go commit to me before we do anything." He was like, "Girl, you crazy," and that's how we became friends. And I'm glad we never, because now it's a genuine friendship. So I'm always gonna talk junk about that one, but I'm sure he's saying something. Lord, what did he say? Because him and Ty going back and forth in the comments.
He said 15% of non-trust on the table is bad, and you shouldn't be married.
Yeah,
if that exists.
So that's because Todd has said you could never trust nobody 100% in any relationship or marriage, but if you don't, at least have 85%. That's why Shaw was saying even leaving 15% of non-trust on the table is a problem. So yeah, and Ty said everybody's marriage is different and nobody is perfect. So again, 100% is like seeing somebody seeing somebody is perfect when it comes down to trust. He meant same. Thank you, because I'm like, you type it too fast. He said it at the end. But yeah, nobody is perfect.
I definitely agree with that. It's not
but I trust you with my heart. Like, don't intentionally. Like people say, cheating, that's a whole other thing. Cheating for me is not a deal breaker. It's not. And I explain this every time. It's the lying that's a deal breaker for me. Everybody can mess up. Even I can mess up. I'm not perfect. But I feel like if I'm gonna leave you before I cheat on you. I don't wanna, even if I'm thinking about somebody else, that means you ain't the one. That's for me. I'm thinking if I'm even thinking about it and I'm entertaining somebody else, I'm not ready for marriage. So before I do that, I'm going to just say, let's just pull back for a second. It's nothing wrong with communication. That's the problem. Men don't like to communicate. Some men don't like to communicate, or they like to just communicate it all out and then, oh no, sound like somebody failed. I hope ain't nobody phone. If they did, they just out there because we ain't moving nothing.
Help.
Oh my goodness. But I'm glad this gets people going. I'm glad this topic is a good topic. We're gonna do it from March as well. I'm booking some more married couples that agreed to come on. So we gonna hope and pray. Hope and pray that they don't back out. Because every question, like everybody's is different. Like the man's was the first couple, you my second couple. Last week we had a whole different topic. So I'm looking forward to having more conversations. And when it's Balling with Rich on, so had the people follow you.
And one more thing
Sundays.
On 5:15 Sundays. One last thing about marriage. The one thing that definitely make it work for us. She allowed me to be myself. I allowed her to be herself.
Thank you. Yes.
Seriously. I don't try to, don't you can't be that or do that and vice versa. Unless it's something
I'm about to say I gotta work on that then.
Unless it's something that causes distraction.
I'm like, why are you smoking so much? Like, that's the thing we can check on.
Overall, just when it comes to your person or vice versa, allow them to just be themselves. And matter of fact, that's the reason why you like
exactly
them, who they were.
That's what I'm saying. Get to know a person. That's why it's that time frame. As my pastor says, a year. Give them a year. You go through every season with that booger. He said, go through every season, winter, spring, summer, fall. It's gonna tell you it all. So you just make it through that season because people change and things can happen with death of a parent. Things can change the marriage. Because everybody doesn't handle death well. And you have to know how to comfort. You got to know if your spouse will prefer to be alone for a couple of an hour or two. Let me work it out, or do I want to be with you? No, and you got to know how to handle that. Like I dated a guy that his love language, like he's not a emotional, like he don't like hospitals. I didn't understand it. I was like, well, if I'm in a hospital, you mean tell me you're not gonna come see me? He was like, no, I don't do hospitals. And he was dead serious. Me being young, I'm like, well, he ain't supportive or whatever, not understanding the reason behind that. It's a reason for that. And once I understood that, then we would be friends. But I was like, it's still not something. You have to be willing to understand what you can take in a marriage. Yeah. Because it's not gonna get no better. It's just gonna intensify. Whatever somebody is doing now, it's gonna intensify it later. So be mindful.
It's gonna come out. Yeah, that's one thing.
It's gonna come out. But Sundays, 5:15, she gave me that finger. That means wrap it up. So until next Monday, 6 p.m., y'all be raw, be real, and remember to live life on purpose in your purpose.
All right, I love that. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Pull up a chair, spill what you feel. No filter here. Is it raw? Just